we need a program that reads a bank of messages. Suppose we have 5 messages. And then user requests to see one of those messages. And finally the program must show him that specific message. So we need an array of 5 messages. That means an array of type strings. Its size is 5. First, we need a loop to read that array. And then we need to ask a user which message would you like to see, and then we print it. And if the user enters request for any message that is not available in the bank, which is a message that is not between index 0 to 4, the program must show a proper message that that message is not existent. User validation. Flowchart first. What is that? It's easy. Read an array of a string, read 5 messages, save them to array, that's a 4. And then ask the user enter a number between 0 to 4. And then print it. Or between 1 to 5, and then call it user input -1. Because we need to save these messages into an array. Yes, you can declare 5 string message, 5 strings, but then when the user will ask you wants to see one of the specific message, you need 5 if then else structure.
Programming's not very intuitive. Like, oh, so you want 10, so then 0 through 9, so we're going to do -1 and all this business. You know what I mean? It could be a bit more straightforward.
Sorry, it's not.
I know.
That's the base. Come on.
I know it's not your fault. I'm just saying.
Or maybe it would be just nice if you ask the computer, give him this text and it should give us the answer. Wouldn't be? I think someday we'll get there, but the question is, do we want to get there? Remember the Terminator? That may happen.
Maybe.
Really, it may happen.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, currently there are lots of very important people restricting scientists from doing advanced artificial intelligence research.
Restricting people, not.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Not restricting, advising not
Yeah,
to.
I heard about that. That people.
Bill Gates, for example, Stephen Hopkins,
Yeah.
they are very, very important. So we have to take them very serious. It means a Terminator may really happen.
May.
Even, like, Bill Gates is a billionaire,
Terminator,
but like, is his opinion worth respecting?
That's cool.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because first of all, he's just not he's not only a billionaire. He's a brilliant man. Without him and without his ideas and inventions, we wouldn't be sitting here using computers and software as the way that we do every day. He's the inventor, and the reason behind using computer is very popular because he made it easy for us to use it. He's a brilliant man. He's not only brilliant. We owe a lot to Bill Gates and Steve Jobs. You're getting hungry? How many of you managed to design the flowchart? Good. No hand. Let's see. It's very simple. We need an array of a string. Its size is 5. Then we need a for to read the messages and save them into the array. Once we read them, we have a bank of messages. Next thing, we ask the user, which message would you like to see? Message 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, whatever we want to receive. Then we check if the user enters a valid number. If he requests for a message that is not existed, then we have to show them that your input is wrong. It's user validation. Otherwise, we just print array message, index, user request. Of course, -1. Because if he requests for the third message, it is stored in the second index. Yes.
So as far as declaring an array in a flowchart, I mean, is there a simple way of doing that? That's
basically, since this is a flowchart, you don't need to declare an array. You don't need to declare anything. I just want to show that, make it more understandable based on the content of this book.
Say something about what messages that is, otherwise you wouldn't really.
You read the messages here from the user, whatever he enters.
So say you skip the very first part of the flowchart, you don't have that. Is that still fine?
How do we know how many messages we
That's
have?
what I'm saying. So, but as far as writing the array out in the flowchart, like, can I write it simpler than that?
You can say just whatever you say that. Explain that there is an array. You can do it in English.
Can I just write like array and then write the name of the array?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the
Why not? That works for me. Why not? If it makes you happy.
Whatever then.
And again, you don't need to copy these flowcharts. They're already available on Dropbox.
I'm gonna put the design, the zip into my brain.
That chip I was talking about.
Chip in my brain.
You're going
So our function, human plus the system. But when I needed help, I turn my brain into that. Go to that chip. Chip does that thing.
if brain not functioning properly, go to chip.
No, it's not like that. It's like this. Like I want to what time
Not stuck in loops.
No. If I want like what time is it?
You will be
No. It's like this. When you do something, you always think and then you do, right? It's like that. So I want to check the time, the brain function, and then it automatically goes. And then in front of you, right? In front of you, if you show what time it is, it just carries straight away. You know what I mean? Like this. What I want to touch this because my brain wants me to touch that, right? So it's like that. You should put the chip in there, and then if I touch that, and everything information that comes out.
I know that.
You mean
Like what time?
sensitive, touch sensitive information absorbed.
You don't get what I mean. It's like this. It's not like you put the chip into your brain. So normally, if you touch the chip, you just behave like a human being. Right? You touch the keyboard, everything, right? once you put the chip in there, and then if I touch it, every information about that, where it is made, who surface, everything comes out automatically.
Very advanced.
Yeah.
Keep dreaming.
So it's like chip and your brain together. Or it might be not together. Your brain
You're gonna
controls the chip. Your brain controls the chip.
Then what's the point of having?
Code the flowchart, please.
Okay, let me code this first.
I coded already. Your brain controls the chip.
How many?
You know what I mean?
I understand.
I don't want to put the rubber chip into your brain. Always get things wrong.
How many messages you want to enter? That's the first thing.
Come on, just code this first.
Message.
Code this part first. You said no, right? Code it.
And no, this is all.
You code this. What is really
How
wrong?
many numbers do you have?
Yeah, please code this. You said it's wrong. Let me see how you get it right.
So you just please enter the number 1.
So we have to use that 1 and 2 as I as well.
Like please do this. Please enter.
No, that's not right. You need to have an int to indicate how many.
So it's int message.
You said how many messages you want to enter, so you definitely need an int to do that.
Int message convert
That's right.
should come up automatically. I don't know why.
It does because you have a space there. Another bracket.
Resident house. Okay, now
Now what?
now
I will pick what we need to do now. You're just looking at it.
wait.
So you need a chip. This is why you need a chip.
That would be awesome, man. Chip would be perfect.
You put in your brain only to do the simple things.
So what's with the...
With what?
That's right. You're showing it on here.
I think in the future, human might can have chip to put in a brain, but that it can be
Very. Oh, you did it differently.
might not very easy. It's kind of similar, but
Let me do that.
so do this.
So the user only gets one chance.
We can have a loop, we
Yeah.
can have a while loop to keep asking him for other options.
Can you just do a while and not do an if at all?
Do we?
You can just do a while and not even use if, right?
You could use. You could use.
You didn't ask. You didn't ask.
I'm gonna go ask him, do you think muffin? No, let's go together. And he said, this guy didn't get muffin just for me. This morning I will go about who is leaving the car. That only happens on Wednesday. I'm gonna do that on Wednesday. We'll wait until that. Someone will start leaving the car. Singapore relationship.
Like sure.
If I want to you know the index number. Say if I want the user to enter 1 for 0.
What do you mean?
If I want the user to enter 1 for index 0, can I do that? Like, can I do equations in the index? Like,
Well, you don't need an equation. Just every time you refer to index, when you deal with the user, use the real number. When you deal with the array, use the number -1. Like here.
okay. So could I go messages and then index user request -1? Can I do that?
Why not?
Well, I don't know.
Test your theory.
I didn't think of it till just then. See, it helps to talk to you, Reza.
You know? User doesn't know the first index is 0. So to him, the first index is 1.
Yeah.
So when he enters, for example, 2, he means the second index, which is index 1.
User's so stupid.
Yeah, that's C# developer. Of course, you don't know we need to start from 0. We have to be user friendly.
My code doesn't work. Yeah, doesn't like that.
Any question? Should we move to the last example?
I see what
Just a minute. Of course. Probably because you're referring to an index that is not existing.
But it's supposed to.
What is this? Brackets, not parentheses.
So alright, so if I hit the 6, user request less than 1? No.
4.
5?
It's not defined.
So no.
4 block ends here, not here. Why is this semicolon after 4?
So while something is true. Can I put an exclamation mark here? Is that
Very impressive.
No.
I don't have that.
You can put it.
Less advanced. Just upgrade the chip automatically. You need to connect to the internet Wi-Fi. Oh, shit, you need a password.
Somebody could hack your memory. It's gonna happen. Man. It's gonna hack the human brain. Oh man.
Yeah. No, that didn't work. Doesn't work.
Yes. Screen bracket.
List.
So I don't have.
You can else control right line and it could be missing.
Rashes?
Minus 1 back.
You were saying that anything that is not between 1 to 5, inclusive 1 and 5.
That's okay. Let's try
Am I allowed to go to the next example? It doesn't work. Let me see. There is no semicolon after if or for or while.
Thanks. Okay, but that's not my
Do
issue.
you guys know about the double tab thing?
The double check.
Yeah, when you type a forward.
A snippet.
do a double tab.
What is your problem?
Oh, what if I run out?
Let me see your code, then.
Do you know what XAML is?
XAML.
Right, what do you like?
What?
Fine, no, it's fine, I know fine.
XAML is interface, Windows interface design language. You will learn about it in software engineering 1B, and we'll master it on software engineering 2 and this program person does.
See that?
What if I don't do those options?
Then you
It's
don't.
time to.
Then you need to self-study.
I need to pay $300 a year.
Start. So, and then yes. So which one would you like to try?
Next example. We have two arrays and we want to swap the values of two arrays. That sounds interesting, isn't it? So, two arrays of length 5, read the first array, read the second array, and then swap them. So whatever is index 0 of first array goes to index 0 of the second array, and whatever is index 0 second array goes to the first array of similar index. And for all of them. If you remember, we talked about swap in lecture 3 or 4. The algorithm is the same. This time, we applied on arrays. If you don't remember the algorithm, go and check the swap algorithm in lecture 3. Basically, you need a 4 to read the first array, another 4 to read the second array, another 4 to swap two arrays, another 4 to print the new first array, and another 4 to print the new second array. So you need 5 for block. It's actually quite easy. It's all copy paste. Think about the algorithm and design the flowchart. In the meantime, I'm going to call your names.
I'm now a developer until November.
Yes, I made it.
Protected override void.
Sumana,
Deferral complete.
Alamin, Alamin, Prem,
Yes.
Shelly, Arlene, Smile, Smile, Jury, Reti, Shelwin, Sharon, Melanie, Jared, Bin, and Kuni, Sonia, Sonia,
Yeah, that's me.
is Sonia here?
I'm here.
Is she here?
Oh, I'm here.
Vitalia, Opie,
What am I doing?
Opie, not here, Robbie, Fam, Tama, Aldrich, Pearl, Dilprit,